iOS app with Rust using Leptos and Tauri. We will do that today during 20 minutes, something like that. If you have 20 minutes ahead of you, watch this video carefully. It will be useful for you. You will understand how we can use only Rust for backend and frontend for build iOS app. It works also for Android. I'll do that in the next video. And we will build something like this, which is a bookstore, where you can, as you can see, save as favorites. You have a description, title, and everything. So we will have basically two screens, okay? The first one is the list of your books, so favorites or discover, and also the details page, which looks something like this, with the book, you can toggle, title, description, author, and so on, okay? So first I will show you the code. You will see that it's pretty simple. I will more focus on the database layer. If you want to understand how we use Rust for the components, stay during this video. We'll see that when we cut together. And the idea is to vibe code this. So using AI to go much faster, we will use a template that you will be also able to use to go faster. Okay. So here, I will first focus on the database layer. Okay. And then we will start coding together. I will use AI to go faster, and I will be also doing the components and everything. And you will see how we can use Rust for this. Okay, so basically, so we have this. We have all the books, favorites, discover. So the way it works is that we have a book struct, okay? So we have the book with unit, title, author, year, summary, cover path. I'm not using an URL for this. I'm using just a cover path to be, so that it's a little easier. Created that, updated that. So the way it works is that we use this book struct. As you can see, we have SSR feature. If you don't understand this, that's normal, no worries. If you don't know Leptos, that's normal, but it's very easy. If you want me to do more specific concept about this, you can comment in the video. And we will have derive SQLX from row, okay? So this is what makes the backend work. Because this struct will be used both in the frontend and in the backend. In the backend, we will have a module DB that looks something like this, that works for SSR. So SSR is server-side rendering, and we'll have a get all function like this. We'll have also get by unit, get favorites, get non-favorites, or something like that. It depends on what AI gives us, but at least get all and get by unit, it will be pretty easy. And it looks something like this, so it's very basic SQL. You have unit, title, you select unit, title, author, all the fields basically, from books, and that's it. And it gives you back a result with a vec of book. Okay. And then, so for this, of course, we also need to create table. Okay. The table will look something like this with books, unit, title, all the fields basically. Okay. So very, very simple. So yeah, hopefully you understand better the list. And of course, when we click on a specific book, we go inside the unit page. Okay. Inside the specific page, which will look something like this. Okay. So we'll have the image and everything, and the way it works in the DB is like this. So we have already seen get all, right? And the get by unit is everything like get all, but it's just that we pass a unit to select all the info for a specific unit, okay? And it will work this way. So you have the unit here that we receive as param, and as you can see, we have $1. So the $1 is for the first parameter that we receive using SQLX, and the first parameter is this one, okay? So hopefully you understand already SQL. If you don't understand everything about that, yeah, it's useless to book a call with me. And by the way, I forgot to mention also who I am maybe first. Oh, my bad. So I'm Max Wells. So I'm a Rust dev for 2 years. I've been working in Dubai for 1 year, and now I help other developers to use Rust and to find a job in Rust. So whether you are Python dev, Java dev, PHP dev, TypeScript dev, I was a TypeScript dev before, and I got my first job in 5 months. For 5 months, okay? So it was quite fast, and with my method, I can help you go even faster. So if you're interested, just send me a DM, Max Wells, and I can answer your questions. If you are interested also, you can check the Discord that we have. It's linked in description. Okay, so let's go back to this. So hopefully you understand better the book details page, how it looks using inside the DB. We will also have a get favorites. So the idea is also to be able to see what favorites we have, right? Inside what we have here. And also the idea will be to toggle the favorites or not, okay? And so for this, of course, we'll have a new table, favorites. We look something like this, books favorites, and then we insert the book unit that we already created. And this way we have already data that we can play around, okay? For the, also I was mentioning you the cover path, okay? So for this, I've created simple JPEG image, okay? With different books I like. So it's your turn to do it also if you want to follow along. So you just need to use something like this. You will understand how I use it just after. Okay, so let's start. For this, we'll be, as usual, using rustify.com. You can go on this on the site, and if you want to understand how you can install this, you go on installation, and you just need to run this cargo install uicli -- force. Okay, so now we will code. Okay, so we are together for 6 minutes. Okay, so the idea is to do it in 20 minutes, something like that. So we have so cd desktop. Okay, so you need to do first cargo install UI CLI like this. I've already done that, so it's easier. And then you do starters like this. Okay, I'll zoom a little. You need to select Tauri full stack. And then you go inside here. Okay, and then we launch VS Code. Okay, so we are good for this. Okay. So you will have access to README. And you have all the instructions that you need. Okay, so you need to have Leptos nightly, just Tauri, PSQL on your machine. If you don't have this, no worries. You have everything in prerequisite. Okay, so you can check this if you don't have. And the first thing that we need to do is npm install. So npm install, we will install Tailwind with this. Okay. And then what we need is to instantiate the DB, because what I like to do in general is that I have a template. Okay, it's much easier for AI to understand the data structure that you have, the way you like to work and everything. Okay, and here I've created templates. If you look also inside app, inside SRC, you see that we have different domains. So we have home domain, settings, templates. You will understand why I'm doing this and how it works just after I launch the app, but basically, first remind that we have different domains, okay? We will be using that with AI, okay? So what we need to do is to just reset DB. A pattern that you need to understand also is the Postgres database, okay? So we have the start Tauri full stack like this, and as you can see, we have created the table. Now, if we look at what we have, so start Tauri full stack, templates, you can see that we have some data already. Okay, so we have title, description, value 1, description for value 1, etc. I'm always using the same pattern, and as you can see inside migrations, we have the same data exactly here. Okay, so when you run this, normally you should be able to see also this. Okay, so we are good for this, and now the idea is to first run iOS, okay, like this. It will boot the simulator, and then it will run everything. It will just take a little time to compile. So I wait a little and I catch you back. And by the way, while it's compiling, we have a bootcamp at Rustify. So it's a company I've created. And if you are still watching this video, it means that you are interested in learning Rust. And I know that we will work together. Maybe not in a few weeks, maybe in a few months, but I know that we will work together. Why I know this is because all this that I'm giving for free is just a very small part of what we can do together. Okay, just a very, very small part. And the people I already help, the client I have, we have good results with them. Okay, so feel free, you remind to contact me on LinkedIn. So just connect with me, send me a DM, and we will see if we can work together. Okay, so if we look at that, okay, so we should have a build success. Okay, no, it's still compiling, so it's very slow with Rust. That's the only issue. So I will wait and I'll catch you back. Okay, so it has compiled, perfect. So it has deployed the app. And if you look at templates, what we have is a template like this. So we have value, description. We can delete. We can also type whatever you want. It will add. And as you can see, it's indeed using iOS. Okay, so I'll remove this. I'll remove this also. And if we click on a specific item, you can see that we are in the details page. Okay. So yeah, basically also you have the dark mode if you want. Maybe you can keep the, I will take the light mode, it's better. Okay, so this is the template. And the idea is to use Claude, is to use AI, to use these templates, use the structure we have to be able to, you remind, to build something like this. Okay, so this is the end goal. Okay, so it will be quite easy. So the first thing I always do is that I just take screenshots of what I want, of what I need. Okay, so we'll take this. We will also take this, okay. And you can also notice that we have a specific color also for the background. So I will take this also for AI to change the background. Okay, perfect. So the idea is to one-shot this if it's possible. We will see if we can manage this to be one-shot. So I will go inside in plan mode, okay? And the idea is to be able to one-shot this. So I'll just put this like this so that we can see a little better. Okay. So I'll put that here for the moment. Okay. And by the way, also you remind that I've showed you that I was having also this, okay? So the idea is to also use these different books inside the seed of the migration to already have data, okay? So this way, when we reset the DB, we already have all the books, okay? With also favorites hard-coded, okay? This is the idea. So I will just add in public, I will just add books cover like this, okay? With the different books, okay? So you can choose whatever you want. I recommend you to use 01, 02, 03. It's easier for AI to understand. Okay. Okay. So what we want to do now is to first make sure that the data we have is good. Okay. So we will have, you remind, we need to have a books table and also a favorites, book favorite table. Okay. So first we can do this. First, first I will give the context to AI. Okay. So up, if we do this, so domain, okay. Do you understand? Okay, so I always do this. This way, the AI is able to understand the context, to understand how we work, and then the idea is to just one-shot this. Okay, so first we can work on the migration. Okay, this way we have the good data, and then we can do the rest. Okay, so let's focus on migrations. I want to create books, table, and favorites books table with hard-coded you need okay, as in templates. Create only the migrations for now. Use the books that you have in so in here, and the two first books will be favorites. There is no user, only me. Okay. So we will see where it goes. Maybe first I will also add images for now. So add images. Okay. So I have all the info I need. Okay, let me write the plan for this migration. So I really want to make sure that all is good. And when it's all good, we can go ahead. Okay, so for the books table, what columns? For the just basics. Okay, so maybe also we will have to write also this. So up, I will just give this context. So you can do the same if you want. This is what we want. Can I put this like this? Okay, so. Can I put this like this? I'm not sure if it works or not. Okay, perfect. So let's just wait a little. Okay, so migration 1. Okay, this is good. Okay, perfect. Okay. And okay, you book you need, okay, favorite books, okay. Okay, so we can do this way. Perfect. So it will create all, and you remind that we need also to reset the DB. You remind that for this, we just need to use just reset DB, and it will work. Okay. Just need to wait a little so that it creates all what we need. Okay, so first the books. Okay. Maybe we can try to have more longer description. Make longer descriptions. 3 times more, something like this. Even long sentences. Because just this is not enough for the description. You remember the idea is to create something like this. It was in here. So the idea is to have at least maybe 6 sentences or something like this. Okay, to have a nice display like this. Okay, perfect. So now we have all what we need. So you remember what we need to do is just reset DB like this. Okay, perfect. And now if we look at the data that we have, so up. So you remind, if you want to understand a little better also the data that you have, just need to go inside this start Tauri full stack, okay, because this is the name of the database that we created. And if we go inside, so start Tauri full stack like this, so we just refresh. And now we have the books, okay, Atomic Habits, Psychology of Money, Deep Work, perfect. And we have also the favorites. So we are good for this. Now what we want to do is simply to create the UI, to be able to see the books, to delete, why not to delete, and also to put as favorites, okay? So for this, it's very simple. Just need to put like this, to pass the images, okay? So you remind that I've just taken a screenshot of this, we can do the same. And then, up, I'll place again in plan mode, and we need to create domain following the pattern of templates. Also, we need to have the same design as the images. For the background, use oklch in tailwind.css and we have this color, so up, I just take this, okay, and this way. And we should be good. So for now, I will just push migration, so add book migrations, like this, okay. And then we just need to wait a little so that it creates the plan, and I catch you back. Okay, so it has created the plan, so let's see. Okay, so create books, okay, perfect. Background color, perfect. Up, my bad. If I go back here, okay, so database and services, okay, bookdb, book service, okay, perfect. Get all, get by unit, get favorites. Maybe we need a toggle favorites. That could be nice. Discover horizontal scroll. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so for the horizontal scroll, we can use this. Up. My bad. So up, if you look horizontal scroll here, we have exactly what we need with this. Okay, so on rustify.com, it works fine also on mobile. You can see that it works pretty fine, and we need exactly this. Okay, so the idea is to also add this. Okay, so maybe I will do this first. So for this, very simple, just need to do UI add. It will trigger this. Okay, so UI add is also something I created for the components, and what we need is to use the horizontal scroll. Boom. Also, maybe we also need to use, my bad, maybe a demo also to explain how it works for the AI so that it can understand better. So you just need to use inside demo use horizontal scroll. So we need this also. Okay, so for this, and then if you look up, demo use horizontal scroll, just a few stuff, but AI can fix this. So here, use this for the scroll, and we also need to have a toggle favorites feature. See again the nice. So you remind that I've showed you that we have something like this. Okay, so we just screenshot this. Just the nice toggle in page details in the book cover, like this, and boom, and it should be all good. Okay, my bad. I just realized that use horizontal scroll is not found in registry. Maybe I've messed up something. It should work for you, but either way, we can still go here. So rustify.com. Okay, up. Yeah, my bad. My connection is very slow. And then we need to go inside horizontal scroll. Okay. And what we want is to go inside manual. And then I will just take all of this up, and it's use horizontal scroll. So we just add this. Okay. Use horizontal scroll. .rs. Do we need to have some imports? Yeah, maybe also, but it can fix this. Pub, mod, use. Okay, so now it should be fine. Up. Okay. Continue. Okay, so let's see for the plan. Hop, my bad. Okay, so here we are. Okay, background color. Okay, database. Okay, routing. Batch book details. Okay, components. Favorite button. Okay, why not? That's cool. Okay, tell me that CSS. Okay. Color book BG. Color book BG. Okay, this one is weird, but anyway. Okay, parent road, that's cool. Okay. Background book BG. Just this, I'm not sure about this. We don't need. Maybe I would just yes, and then we can just remove this after. It's not to worry about. But the rest is good, I think. Discover. Okay, perfect. Okay, should be good. So we just need to wait maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and it will work normally. First shoot. So let's see. Okay, so it has just finished. Okay, so what is good also with Rust is that when it compiles, it means that mostly it works, and AI will just continue until it compiles. So I think probably it has just one shot this. So we just need to do just run iOS. Okay, so this one was the previous one. So we just need to wait a little. Favorite book. Okay. Is it you somewhere? Okay, anyway. I will just commit this. Add book domains. Something like this. Okay, just run iOS. We just check something also to make sure that we don't hardcode the port binding. Okay, so we are good for this. Okay. So it will build succeed. Okay, archiving app. Okay, then it will deploy the app to the device. We just need to wait a few seconds for this, and hopefully it should be fine. And you will see that in maybe 20 minutes, something like that, we can have an application working using only Rust for backend and frontend, and that's cool. We just need to add this, add routes in bottom nav. So we just need this. Maybe first I will check in localhost directly, because you know that under the hood, what happens using Leptos is that you have, okay, so maybe it has messed up with the app. I'll just check quickly. Template books. Okay. Books. Okay, so it should be good. Books. Okay, that's weird. Books you need. Yes, this is the root, right? So it should be good. Okay. Okay, my bad. Okay, so yeah, this is not good. But anyway, the idea is to make it work first with mobile, then we can try to make it work also to be responsive. Okay. So this part is good, is working fine. This part is not working fine, so we need to improve this. And if we click, okay, okay, perfect. Then if I remove this, okay, why not? So indeed, it's working fine. If I put this as favorites, it's working fine. Okay. So we have something that works more or less. We can improve this. I don't know why we have this, that weird, because it was telling about Tailwind CSS, so we should use this. Background. Okay, so this is bad. Maybe we can try to have something like this. Maybe should be a little better. And then, maybe for this, so for my favorites to exactly the same pattern as Discover for a nice layout, and make it responsive also for desktop. Okay, so let's see. First I will just amend this. Okay. Okay, so we just wait a little. And by the way, if you're still watching after maybe 20, maybe 30 minutes, something like that, it means that you are interested in Rust. You can send me a DM on LinkedIn. You remind, just need to go inside here. And I know that we will work together, even if it's not in 2 weeks. Maybe it will be in 1 month, 2 months, maybe 6 months. I don't know. But I know that we will work together because I know that we are the best at Rustify to help devs to learn Rust. So even if you are Python dev, TypeScript dev, I was TypeScript dev before, and I've learned Rust in 4 months and got my job. So it was quite fast, and we help other dev to go as fast as this. Okay. So send me them if you're interested. And now if we look back at this, okay, so we have the good layout. Okay, so we are good for this. Okay, so for this, I was using the wrong style, but maybe you can try to improve this. So up, use this color as OK LCH for, and then it's tailwind. Up, we can do like this. So it will fix what you have here, and it should be fine. Okay, perfect. So here we just need to run again, just run iOS because tailwind has changed. Up. So we just need to wait a little so that it recompiles everything, publish the app. Sorry, not publish, but deploy the app to the device. And we should be good. Okay, so maybe I can just do this. Okay. And as you can see, it was quite fast. Of course, the idea today was more to show you how we can use AI to make it work. And even if you don't still understand perfectly the code, you can still make it work using AI, and that's really cool. If you want me to explain you more how the code work, send a DM in the comments down below, and I can do that if you want. Okay, so now if we look at this, okay, so perfect. We have the good also color for this. Okay, so we are good for this. If we go inside this one. Okay, perfect. Maybe we can improve this. It's not perfect, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, we are good. So yeah, hopefully it was interesting for you. So yeah, it was Max. Hope you enjoyed, and don't forget also to put a like, comments, share this video also if it makes sense for you, and